getting better. Okay, I want to do some Kandinsky. Okay, I'll get into the oracle and guidance, y'all, but I'm really about the art life now. That's what I enjoy. Okay. This is just a little experiment, y'all. Not supposed to be um perfect. I was thinking about the little micro class we took on doing Kandinsky, and I just wanted to experiment playing with colors. Mm. Okay. I'm letting whatever happens on here happen. I liked how that one turned out, doing the colored ear first. I'm gonna let it bleed. I'm trying to avoid trying to control it, y'all. See what happens just with the picture. Yeah. Okay. Is that a dark green? Hans, boundaries, baby. You know you're about to get in trouble. Talking to Hansi, y'all. Maybe I want want to put something that doesn't look so controlled. I don't know. There we go. Okay, that was fun. But I do want the colors to bleed a little bit, so I feel like maybe I should add um let me see here. I just want to get some colors bleeding where it doesn't look so controlled, y'all. Just want it to bleed a little bit. I don't know which way I'm gonna look. I'm gonna frame the picture, but yeah. So I like the way I had that bleed a little bit there, like the bleeding, the shadow of the other colors. Hans, okay, I'm gonna put you upstairs, babe. Um, just helped it a little bit here. Yeah, that looks a little messy. I don't want it perfect. Perfect. Okay, maybe with a little bit of. I need some clean water. I don't want that dirty water on the brush. Maybe some little dark areas there. A little bit of the blue. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this turned out to be actually fun. I liked it. I'm willing to go a little darker with the colors so they're vibrant. I just want to like I feel like this here could use a little bit of um in darkness to it, just a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. There we go. Okay. So I've been thinking a lot about Kandinsky and about how to use um, old art styles to create your own. So trying to see what's the best way this could go. I actually kind of like it this way. So I like the picture this way. So here's my first art therapy picture of the day, y'all. I really enjoyed doing it. It was lots of fun, not surrendering control and just having fun with the brush. That was fun. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna do another, but I think I'm gonna do the colors. I think I'm gonna let the colors run more. So like, I think I'm gonna use a bigger watery brush to just blend, like to let the colors just be like not so rich and bold, but still there. Okay. Okay. So I just wrote some lines on here, and I gotta put some shapes here. Okay, this look like some weird language. So I did do some defined shapes, but I could have actually did it where I didn't look. I didn't close the shapes. So what if I did? What if I just spun the paper, spun, and pretty much just started doing shapes without seeing where I'm at. Okay. All right. So it just ended up being some very unique, abstract type of stuff on the page that really doesn't make any sense, but at the same time, it's uh it's interesting to look at. Okay. I like doing nonsense art to see what I get. Like nonsense writing as well. Okay. And we have a brush here. So this time I think I'm gonna use a bigger brush, but I think I'm gonna just do a lot of I'm just gonna do loose and I'm gonna follow the rules for watercolor. Like lighter, we start off as lighter and then we go darker. So yeah. So I loaded the brush up with this as many doesn't matter how much water I use. So I don't even care if I overlap some because that's going to allow the effects. I love working with a blue background. That's just me. But of course, I'm gonna put something else there. Now I'm not getting close to the other lines the entire time. I'm just like I said, I'm new at this, experimental with Kandinsky type drawing. I like how that went kind of dark there. So we'll see how we work with that. Okay. Uh, I ain't really feeling. I'm feeling this dark purple. Probably going to be super dark, but let's go over here until that side dries a bit. I'm adding a little dry brush there to add some darkness to the sides of the painting. This is drier. It's interesting that I noticed that when I do the bottom of the stuff, it always tends to be a little darker. I'm learning how to like let some sections dry, otherwise it doesn't look good. Like before I go over it again. So like this section right here, I'm gonna have to like since it since it did the brush here. Okay, I'll let it dry, then I'll work with that again. I do feel like a dark green coming out. This feels a little drier here. I'm doing like dry brush here because I want it to be darker. That wasn't dry yet. Wasn't dry yet. Wasn't dry. So I'm doing some little experimental condensy type um, pictures. I'm not even trying to be perfect, y'all, because you'd be surprised with the next one. I think I'm gonna let the water just run down the page and see what happens. I couldn't get it access the video. I'm really feeling like, oh well, I don't see that as an accident. I try to do it. I might have to go over this darker in here so people can see that weird line that's there. So I was told, I don't know, y'all, these teachers be cracking me up sometimes. I'm not really feeling say bright with this one. I think I'll stick. And I think I don't want to be perfect. I feel like I just want to just do it and see what happens. Because the teacher was talking about letting the colors run into other colors. So that's what I'm trying to let it do. I'm trying not to control this piece so much. Just try to let the colors overlap some of the boxes. Yeah. I want to see. It's interesting because I feel like I don't want to do too much with this one. I want to let it be. I want to let it be not precise. So I'm gonna do another one, and I'm gonna try to less is more. This one I really like. I did today. I really like that one. I really like that one. So this one I'm gonna do less. Uh, if you like your art, that's all that matters. Like when I like my art, I know I'm on to something. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm gonna do this again, but this time I'm gonna actually use very like a little bit of watercolor and just let the watercolor run. Like I'm trying to like really just use very little, like less is more. Okay. I've been learning how to do Kandinsky type art, y'all. I was in a workshop this week, and I found that I actually like it. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna do another one while I'm feeling a different emotion. I'm thinking about where I'm feeling in my body. Like I realized with Kandinsky art, you have to feel like know your body, and you have to know your emotions. I'm actually doing this with my eyes closed, so y'all know. This one I don't want to be like perfect Kandinsky, so I'm doing the whole thing with my eyes closed. Okay, so let's see what we get here. So we got this very different. I do want to kind of make that bolder. There we go. Because Kandinsky be having some of his lines a little bold, so we'll make that one a little bolder. Um, Maybe we'll make the V for victory. Okay, maybe we'll go because it looks like my hand paused there. So maybe we'll just kind of make that a little thicker. Okay. All right. I love how it's like this is very interesting because normally I when I draw with Kandinsky with my eyes closed, it's very spread it out. But this is like this shows. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna just like I tell people, if you don't know what type of art, if you're uninspired, you can always do Kandinsky. I think I want to just leave it like that, even though it has this it's spacious. There's more space on the page, but I think I'm gonna just hmm. I don't know if I want to make any more lines darker. No, I think I want to leave those ones dark. I don't want to make any more darker, but I do want to kind of like okay, maybe I can highlight. Let's see here. Let's see what happens. Like I'm just gonna like go like this. Y'all I'm starting to like this. So I'm trying not to do this one. I want the squares. I'm gonna try to keep them precise. Okay, I'm gonna keep them ones darker and precise. Maybe I could layer in the dark a little bit. So I'm just gonna do the W, whatever that was. Okay. All right. So this is a little bit of a happy piece. I'm trying not to overload. I realize sometimes I be using way too much watercolor, way too much paint. So I'm trying to see like at a less is more. So something little sprinkle happened there, but I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Let's see here. Looks like something wanted to. I don't know. Maybe I should leave it with the white page. Hi everybody. Beautiful chimes. Beautiful artwork too. Beautiful artwork, Lori. Not too many people have the guts to get on here and do this. Beautiful artwork. It's a Kandinsky, y'all. Kandinsky is my inspiration for this. Maybe a little bit of. It's amazing when you do certain strokes and then you end up having an effect you didn't think you would have. Look at that. Look how that weird little circle. That weird little circle occurred, and I wasn't even trying to do that. Intuitive artwork can be amazing, y'all. It really can. But a lot of people are hooked on something has to be, it has to look like something. It has to be detailed. And I'd be like, don't nothing have to look like anything. You just have to enjoy it. Maybe add a little bit dark there. A little bit of blue. I'm letting it bleed with these ones. A little bit of bleeding. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave that weird black streak there where it belongs. And I think now I'm going to just I'm going to be. I need a big brush for this one because I just want to be able to smooth the water down. So light. I think I'm going to go. It's Pisces season, so we'll go. Try not to let the brush be so heavy with the pink, like the pink don't be so heavy. The teacher said let the colors bleed. So that's what I'm doing. Like, okay, if they want to bleed, this is I'm doing light to dark. I was doing like dark to light, and the teacher said with watercolors we do light to dark. So I was like, okay. Um, okay. So let's do. I still want to just stick with the light. I don't want to. There we go. Surrender and control is really hard for me because I normally do writing. So with writing, it's like you're trying to, when you're editing, you're trying to control the piece. So I normally create my best work through editing. So I have to surrender control. I like watercolor because it teaches me um about the some things is not like some art is not under your control. It just happens. And that's just the way it goes. I'm like literally just dabbing it. So she said let it overlap. That's what she was saying, y'all. No perfection. Mm. Maybe I might do a very light blue. This ain't dry. I should have started at the bottom. I don't even care if it bleeds, y'all. She said let the colors overlap. Even in your practice, Katinsky, she was saying don't don't try to be perfect. Like, oh, I'm doing okay. Let's see what happens. I do want a little bit. I just wanted a little blue, like breaking through, like there's water. Okay. Okay. I do got a little blue breaking through. Okay. So this is kind of it, y'all. There's just one. I really wanted to do a less is more because I tend to get too heavy with the paint. So I'm trying to figure out which way it actually looks best at.